Hello, massage nerds. One of my viewers requested a video for tennis elbow and golfer's elbow. So right now I'm going to show you tennis elbow, how you can treat tennis elbow, which is lateral epicondylitis. It's right here. And lateral because you're in an anatomical position. This is the radius. So this is, if you're in an anatomical position, this is lateral, this is medial. This is the golfer's elbow, this is tennis elbow, or lateral epicondylitis. And you want to go ahead and warm up the muscle, do some strokes that is going to warm up this muscle here really. Actually, all the extensors are involved. I like to do some skin rolling here. And skin rolling should have been done before I applied the oil, not after. You want to work out also the insertion of the coracobrachialis. Remember, all the muscles connect from one joint to the next. They move the arms. So it's important for you to warm up all the muscles of the arm. And when you start doing a little bit more of the detail after you've done your skin rolling and warming up the tissues. And if they have inflammation, you might want to use some ice to bring down the inflammation first. So once you've pinpoint exactly the epicondyle right here, you have all the extensors or most of the extensors that originate there. So what you're going to have your client do is to extend the wrist, flex and extend the wrist while you can hold it. And this is some pin and stretch right there that you can do. And you can do this 3, 4, 5 times depending on how bad it is. Okay, then you have her relax, and you want to go all the extensors all the way up 1 inch at a time. Make sure that if you're going to use your thumbs, that they're together and you're not putting too much pressure on them. You can also use a soft fist. A soft fist where you fold it like a taco. And then you hold at the wrist. And then you go up and work all her extensors. What do the extensors do? They extend to the wrist. And the reason it's called tennis elbow is because when they're playing tennis and the ball's hitting constantly on the racket, it extends the extensors here is extending and hurting and putting pressure on them. So you want to make sure and work out all the extensors. Another one that you can do 1 inch at a time is you're going to shake their hand and you hold and then supinate and pronate. Supinate and pronate. Supinate and pronate. I'm going right up the lateral part of the radius. I can feel her radius supinating and pronating all the way up to the lateral epicondyle. And you can move another inch towards the middle part on the medial part of the radius. And supinate and pronate. This is another technique that you can do. I always like this one, where you're treating, now these would be the flexors, where there's no hair, flexors. Extensors is where the hair is. But I like to do this one because you're working both at the same time. I like the cross fiber. And of course, you don't want to forget to work the wrist, right? You want to make sure and work the wrist. And one of the things that you can do is you put your thumbs on top, your fingers on the bottom, and you kind of push up with your fingers underneath and go through all the carpals, creating some movement and flexibility here. A lot of times the carpals are just stuck. So you want to treat, when you have the lateral epicondyle, Epicondylitis, you want to make sure and treat all the forearm, the anterior and the posterior part, which will be the extensors and the flexors, because they go together, right? They work together. So this is for the lateral epicondylitis right here, and hope that helped you. Till the next time, create a great day.